the side so it's not all off to the, That's better.
You're going to keep that in there?
Yep, I'm going to keep that in there. Gotta make sure the nose ring is in the right spot. I'm sure you all wanted to know about that. So hey guys, we're going to try something a little bit different for our video today. We often get asked, by our friends, family, whoever, even customers, that's true, when they're just curious about the junk removal business. We get asked, what's the weirdest thing you found? Or what's the most valuable thing you found? Or what's the grossest thing you found? Or, just people like to know, they like that little peek into other people's lives and, spill the tea or whatever. But, and we've found our share of interesting things, I would say. But a job that we had very recently, and it was a house, it was a trash out, so meaning the full house, the gentleman had passed away, that sort of thing. The family was dealing with all of his stuff, and I wasn't able to participate in this job. I was stuck at home with the kids. It's a late start, school schedule, whatever. Anyway, but Jay the boss man got to go and take care of it with one of our older kids, and well, I'm just gonna let him tell you what they found.
So this particular job, I had the help of my 20-year-old daughter, and she's actually the one that found it. We were working in the garage part of it, of the house, and I noticed a few boxes in there, didn't really pay too much attention to them, and then I was throwing something in the back of the trailer when I heard my daughter say, Dad, what is this? Dad, what is this? And I'm like, what is it? She's like, there's something in this box. And so I went over and opened it up, and there was a lifelike sex doll in this box. And so,
Life size, from what I hear.
So I took a picture of it and sent it to Erica, and jokingly said, "Can we sell this?" And she's like, "Oh my God, what is that?" So,
I think my first response was, "How big is that?" And that's when he told me that it was life size, like it was a full size
of a human,
fake human being.
And not only was there a box with the doll in it, there was also another box that my daughter found.
The poor thing.
And she's traumatized. She found this other box and opened it, and she was like, "No, what is this? What is this?" And I'm like, "What?" So I had to go look at that box, and there was spare parts for the doll.
Replacement parts.
And crazily enough, those things, according to Google or wherever you look, they're very expensive. Upwards of $2,000.
I mean, don't go Googling that. But what he was saying is, if you look up stuff like that, there's quite the market for it. But the funny part to this, I mean, yeah, that's an interesting find for sure. So the lady that hired us for this job, it was her brother that passed away. And when she was describing to me the types of things that were in the house, we had talked on the phone a few times, and she said, I think one of the last times I talked to her, she's like, "Now I have to tell you about something, and I'm really embarrassed, and I really don't want to talk about it, but I know that I have to tell you so that it's not a surprise." And I was like, "Oh, I know it's coming. She's going to talk about, his porn stash or something like that." And and so sure enough, that's usually what it is. And she's like, "Oh my gosh," she's like, "There's 2 bags and 2 boxes of stuff," and she's like, it's embarrassing stuff. I was like, "I know exactly what you're talking about. It's okay. You don't have to elaborate." I was like, "This is not the first time we've found, somebody's stuff." And I don't know that she knew exactly what was in those boxes, and I didn't tell her. But I did have a really funny conversation with the realtor about it, because she also knew that there was some questionable items in the house, but she didn't know exactly what it was. And so we called to let her know, but the only reason I did let her know was because this job ended up being a 2-day job. And so after the first day, Jay and Jen, they left those boxes in the garage, kind of in a particular pile, and so they were still there. But then when they came back the next day, as they were getting to the house, there was like a repair guy or some kind of guy leaving the house. Whatever, no big deal, because they needed somebody to turn off the sprinklers or something like that. And he's leaving the house, you know, hey guys, how's it going, whatever, you know, everybody goes on about their business. So they go into the garage or open up the garage, and there's some stuff missing. You catch my drift. We don't know if it was that guy.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we're not accusing.
We don't know if it was that guy.
There were several vendors that had access to the house. So
yes. So there were a few people that it could have been.
Somebody found it and took it.
Somebody knew what it was, because this particular doll.
And he took the spare parts.
And the spare parts. But this particular doll could have cost somewhere in the ballpark of $2,000. I mean, geez. But, yeah. No.
So far, that's by far the strangest thing.
Yeah. But I think what made it strange was that someone stole it.
Oh my goodness.
Because, I mean, from the pictures anyway, I don't think it was brand new. I mean, looks like he took good care of it. But, yeah, it wasn't, like, sealed or whatever. But, anyway, so, yeah, that's probably the most interesting find. And, yeah, so stay tuned for one of the next videos. We'll just keep making videos telling you guys about the cool stuff that we find. We won't take pictures of everything, but I will show you as much as I can without getting kicked off YouTube.
Yeah.
But anyway, if you guys have any questions, leave it in the comments. We always love talking to you. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will see you